Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm coming to you guys with a cooking video. As you all can see, I have all my utensils and cooking gear all sorted out, and I'm making some pasta. So I'm going to be doing some shrimp fettuccine Alfredo and do it all through by yourself. So if you guys want to know how I make my own shrimp fettuccine Alfredo, then stay tuned and keep on watching. And if you don't want to know how I make it, then I guess exit out, you know. But anyways, so as you guys can see, I've moved in already and I've settled myself in. Yeah, I'll be doing like a furnished apartment tour very soon, if you guys want to know how my apartments look like so far. But you guys can see I've completely moved in. The fridge is all full and whatnot, so yeah. You guys can see that I've settled in all right. So to start off, what you're gonna need is, so we have 4 tablespoons of butter, and then here we have about half cream cheese right here. The one that I'm using is this organic cream cheese that I bought from Publix. This is how it looks like right there. And you're gonna need about half a pound of shrimps. Since I'm all by myself, I don't need that much. I still have like 2 packets in there. This empty bowl right here is gonna be for my my noodles, so I'm gonna be placing that in there. Then you're gonna need a cup of chives. The chives or chives? Chives. A cup of those. 2 whole garlic cloves. Some nutmeg for you know, your seasonings. Olive oil, salt and pepper, some Parmesan cheese to top it off, some Mozzarella cheese, and of course you're going to need your pasta. The ones that I'm using are these Fettuccine enriched macaroni product from Publix. Pretty simple. And since I'm going to work tomorrow, so I'm preparing this for, I guess you could say, my meal prep in a sense, you know. And then also here we have about 4 cups of water. So to start everything off, I'm gonna pour in the 4 cups of water into this pot right here to bring it to a boil. This is for our pasta. I'm gonna add another 4 cups so that so this is another 4 cups of water. I'm gonna bring this to a boil. Then I'm gonna add a tablespoon of olive oil in it. So let's bring this to a boil. Put it up on high so that we, you know, so it cooks quicker. And I know right now it's 2:47 in the morning. I am cooking this late because I still have a whole bunch of homeworks to do, and so I start work in the afternoon anyway, so I'm all right on that department. So we're just gonna let that sit and bring it to a boil. All right, so while that is boiling, we're going to use a large pan right here. We're gonna pour in those 4 tablespoons of butter. And then we're gonna add a garlic in it. We're gonna just use one clove of garlic, and afterwards we're gonna take it out and whatever. You'll see what I'm gonna be doing with it. So, all right, guys. So we're gonna turn this we're gonna turn the stove on. Let's do on high first, and then we're gonna reduce it to like a lower a lower set. This is just to boil up basically to boil up the butter. Alright, in the meantime, while that is boiling down, my butter is melting. I'm going to take one whole garlic, and I'm gonna press the juice in here so that we have that extra juice, so that we have the juice with the butter, so that we basically melt the juice with the butter together. So as I'm doing so, okay, so as you guys can see, the butter is melted. So at this point, I'm gonna lower my stove, and I'm gonna bring it to a low right there, and then I'm gonna add the garlic juice in it and the garlic, and we're gonna stir it in. We're gonna stir it in very nicely. This is boiling pretty fast. I'm gonna have to work fast up here. Pretty much pressed the whole garlic in it, so. Oh man. Actually, we're gonna use both two garlics in there. Just put them in. Like that. Alright, while that is mixing, while that is still cooking, I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon measuring cup right here, or 1 tablespoon. Actually, guys, please please disregard my look right now because I am really exhausted, but I still have to cook for myself or whatever since I live by myself, so that's why the no makeup. Alright, so we're gonna pour 1 tablespoon of olive oil into a mixing, into a pot, like that. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of salt. The one that I'm using is this Mediterranean. The one I'm using is this Mediterranean sea salt right here. I'm just gonna play it by measure it by eye, like how much salt I want. It's probably like about half a teaspoon right there, if you guys want to be all technical. Alright, I'm just going to stir that up a little right there. As you guys can see, my butter is browning up, so I'll have to work quickly out here. I'm going to take off these large gloves, the garlics. Oh Lord. Alright, so we managed to take most of the garlic off from the pan right there. Next, we are going to add the fettuccine into the boiling water. That. Let that boil. In the meantime, I'm gonna add the cream cheese into the butter. The reason why I'm doing the cream cheese is because we want that really thick, the thick Alfredo to pop out, right? So that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm using cream cheese instead of any other stuff or whatever. I don't know. Like, this just works best for me. Say it that way. At first, it looks all nasty, but it's gonna come all good together. Gonna blow it again. Mix it all in. We're gonna mix it all the way in until like it gives us like a paste. Right, so we pretty much need a paste. Here we go, my noodles are also cooking right here. We don't want to overboil these because we don't want too soft of noodles. So just gonna let it sit there and then lower the stove as well. Alright guys, I also forgot to mention that you're gonna need half and half cream, so I'm gonna pour the 1 cup of half and half cream and pour it into that mix. We don't want to do that. There you go. So we're gonna mix this all together. I know it looks all disgusting right now, but it's gonna come together. Just watch. It's all gonna come together. As you guys can see, it's starting to thicken up there. So as this is still like thickening up, I'm just gonna add some salt and pepper and my seasoning, a little bit of nutmeg and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna do that right now. About 1 cup of mozzarella cheese. Not 1 cup, 1 hand. 1 handful of mozzarella cheese. About that much. Gonna add that in there. Bring that to melt, and then I'm gonna add my salt and pepper. Again, I'm playing this all by eye, just eyeing this out of how much salt I'm gonna use, since it is just me who's eating this anyway. So, and I'm gonna add some pepper, and I'm eyeing this out as well. I don't really like that much pepper, so I'm not going to put as much. Just to have just a little bit of a taste of pepper in there. Next, I'm gonna use my nutmeg a little bit. Just grind a little bit of nutmeg in there, just to give it a little taste, different taste you could say. So I'm gonna use this side right here. Oh, why does this keep happening to me? I swear. Today's not my cooking day, I guess. Being all clumsy and all. This is hard, like I'm actually injuring myself. You guys see this? Right there. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh well. Just one more chance, one last one. Again, I'm playing this by ear, by eye as well. Don't want too much there. About maybe like more than quarter of nutmeg there. Mix this all together. Have a little taste. Not bad, not bad. I like it. I'm gonna use the water from the spaghetti. The spaghetti is already fully cooked now. Can turn this off. There you go. It's about that much of some spaghetti water there. Pour it all in. It's just to soften it up a little bit so it's not as thick. Like that. Just a little more. I'm gonna turn this low, put it here to the side. I'm gonna add the spaghetti in here. I'm just gonna add just a little bit, like half a tablespoon of butter. Mix it into the fettuccine, like that. Just like so. Then I'm just gonna add the fettuccine into the Alfredo sauce. So I'm just gonna pour it in there like that. Oh God. Gotta be careful with this nonsense on here. I'm telling you. Alright, let's pour this out. Alright, we're just gonna mix this together. Alright, next I'm just gonna transfer it into this pot in here because I'm gonna use this pan here. I'm gonna use this pan here for the shrimps. Alright guys, for the shrimps I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of olive oil. One and 2. Gonna let that heat up a little bit. It's starting to boil up here. You guys can hear it sizzling. Oopsie. There you go. That's what we want. So we're gonna add the chives. It's popping out here. So then we're gonna mix in our shrimps in there. Bring it up a little bit. Alright, we're going to add our shrimps into the fettuccine. Just gonna sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese right there. Just like that. Alright guys, so this is the finished result. Looking very, very yummy. Of course I got my red wine right there. And here goes the food. We did it, y'all. We did it. Alright guys, so here's the finished result. As you guys can see, we've created our shrimp fettuccine Alfredo. And cheers to you all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye. Have a good one.